So I called the album Misery's Love Company. It's a play on words, obviously, but it's actually real literal. I wrote a line a long time ago that said I was a lifetime employee of Misery's Love Company. So that's the way I look at life. Like we all out here, we go through common trials, common tribulations and struggles and whatnot, you know. It's like we all go through misery, everybody in their own way. And at the end of the day, all we know is love. Everybody I've ever seen, no matter what struggle they went through, no matter what they was living or had lived or was gonna live, at some point it come back to knowing God's love. So I looked at it like a company, like we all here working. We go through misery, that's the 9 to 5, that's the sweat. The byproduct is love. It's what we making. It's what we doing. Yeah. So we got a little hip hop. I'm gonna be spitting. I got spoken word a little bit on here. But y'all in for a treat. My man SHAWN Charles is on every track. My man laid every beat. There was a phenom. My man Eriq Troi, the guitar guy. Laced. King of them joints. So it's like, we want to treat it like a, you know, I look at it like ensemble album, you know, like the Jazz Cats. You know, you had Coltrane, Miles on one joint. So, you know, we gonna come together and make something beautiful for y'all. You know, when I was making the album cover, what I really wanted to do was make it a mirror. Because I wanted this album to reflect you. Y'all that's listening to this. I wanted it just to be music that'll make you feel your own life. You know? It's Misery's Love Company. Let's go!
If what don't kill you makes you stronger, then we are inevitable, incredible Hulk boatloads of anger held longer than lust. I trust we all must have fell in love with the mischief named misery.
Yeah. My mama had pain before delivery. She had stood face to face with the enemy. Her angels had flames touch their little wings. See, she came from the place of the lynching trees. Strange fruit and all the things Mississippi brings. Took a train north, but same shit, different breed. Couldn't escape it, tried to master the misery. Here I am, a baby boy, last of the sentence breed. Just trying to fast forward history. On a crash course with disaster deliver me. Life could've killed me, but it built me. Life is a parade, I'm trying to walk on these stilts, B. Got a heart of gold, mind full of filth. On a minefield of life, trying to learn to stand still. Man breathes and man kills. Man bleeds, man gets ill, but none of it is real.
Misery loves company. You will not get the best of me. Yeah, you can't live here, I won't die here. Get out of my head, devil, you's a liar. Misery loves company.
See, I had pain before deliverance. The mirror had a face with no resemblance. Rock bottom low for me, woefully ignorant. Grown ass little kid, known for belligerence. And I don't start shit, I finish it. Salvador in the art form of adrenaline. Mood swings like a storm rolling in again. Smell the roses, but there's thorns on the end of them. I'm losing friends faster than I'm winning them. My loose ends flapping in the wind again. Going down that dark road with the brakes cut. Satan drag racing me, no shirt, blazing up. Trucker hat, dirty tats, one of them is Ace of Cups. Son of Sam up against the son of man. Lace him up, windshield fuzzy from the brimstone. Hazed up, fish burn, dazed up. Pinch me till I wake up.
Misery loves company. You will not get the best of me. Yeah, you can't live here. I won't die here. Get out of my ear. Devil, you's a liar. Misery loves company. You will not get the best of me. Yeah, I won't die here. Devil, you's a liar.
Sleeping with the enemy of love. Drug hearts and grudge befriended nudges. Faces booked as hate. Bird's eye view poke lonely smiles with a nest egg and tweaks fate. Seemingly linked, unapologetic unto thee. Instantly work on Instagram posts which chirp like-minded company. Something we spread to advertise falsehood. Branding inequities to market low self-esteem while getting high. Fly, promotional schemes deemed too cruel to screen, so the lies lie. Laying covered in YouTube channel fallacy. Dismantle the palace we once knew. Once grew as prince and princess. Before the wondering eye gave incest. Before the mind, body, and soul was sin rest. Before riches were ours to give readily with interest. We bought family values to invest in marriage steadily. Now a stained ancestry future to a stolen legacy.
I know where I'm from, but I can't go home. I know where I'm from, but I can't go home. I got the bricks and mortar to make my own home. I'm skilled, so I build and paint my own home. But this young world got for an old soul. I hear my train coming and I'm just a hobo. I'ma catch that boxcar, just hope to hold on, cause it's alright, it's alright. Trying to make sense out of life and find peace, but I can't. Try and make a masterpiece on the canvas that's blank. So I bought me an easel and some buckets of paint, cause it's alright, it's alright. So as I flip through the pages and I read from the script, I don't care about the credits at the end of the flick. I'ma try and steal every fucking scene that I'm in, cause I'm so good. It's alright, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Mercy on my soul. Yo, when I do get married, yo, she may not know, but my wife is gonna save my soul. Yo, when I do get married, yo, she may not know, but my wife is gonna save my life. I done paid the price of 1,000 miles, like living in a stench of the housing projects. Life cut me deep and bathed me in alcohol, but it's alright, it's alright. I had a lot of role models and they taught me well, so I ain't worried about the day they weigh my heart on the scale. I'ma meet y'all up in heaven after going through hell, cause it's alright, it's alright. I raise my voice so my words is timeless. When my daughter gets older, yo, I hope she find this and know that her dad is only half on his mind, and that's alright, it's alright. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Mercy on my soul, on my soul. Yeah, when I do get married, man, she may not know, but my wife is gonna save my soul. When I do get married, she may not know, but my wife is gonna save my life. And when I do get married, oh, she may not know, but my wife is gonna save my soul. And when I do get married, she may not know, but my wife is gonna save my life. Lord have mercy. Lord have have mercy. Lord have mercy. Mercy on my soul. On my soul. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Mercy on my soul. On my Eriq Troi. One time, Eriq fucking Troi. Yeah. Beast be struggling in that belly of that beast, y'all. In the belly of that beast, we struggling. In the belly of that beast, y'all. It's in the belly of that beast, we struggling. It's in the belly of that beast, y'all. It's in the belly of that, in the belly of that, in the belly of that beast, y'all. It's in the belly of that beast, we struggling. It's in the belly of that beast, y'all. We so cop, we so jail, we so crack. We so hot, so hell, so black. We so brothers selling that soul to others. We so southern, so fried, so smothered. We show color, show pride, show love, man. They don't show the other side. There is no running high, no guns and knives. Yeah. We so jungle tribe, we so underclass with high dying rates. We so president, we so United States. We are psychopaths, we are psychiatrists. We are Michael Jackson, we are Michael Vick. We so college man, so scholarship. We show knowledge, so sharp, so politics. We so fly, so underwater. We know George Washington, we know Barack Obama. We so homeless, we so misplaced. We so owners, we so skip gates. We so whitewashed, we so blackface. We in the trap house, we in the rat race. We in the White House. 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 We so Wall Street, so Beat Street. We lead projects. We live in projects. We are everywhere. We play every role. You watch BET, you never know. It's what you see in black. That's absence of light. And what you see in right. That's back fiction life. Cause see in real life, it don't look like that. We just being black. And then realize the acts in the belly of the beast. We struggling in the belly of the beast, y'all. It's in the belly of the beast. We struggling. It's in the belly of the beast, y'all. It's in the belly of the beast. We struggling. It's in the belly of the beast, y'all. In the belly of the, in the belly of the, in the belly of the, it's in the belly of the, it's in the belly of the, in the belly of the, in the belly of the beast. We struggling, 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 in the belly of the beast. We struggling, 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 struggling. Struggling, struggling, it's in the belly of the beast. In the belly of, we in that belly of the, yeah, belly of the, yeah, we in that belly of the. It is from the blues that all that may be called American music derives its most distinctive characteristics. That's James Weldon Johnson. The microphone is what I only perform. Shit, I be blowing the soul out this horn. This here that hurt bad, down deep kind of blues. That amazing grace that found me kind of blues. This here that brothers and sisters, callous and blisters, masters and whippers, get your hands off my sister type blues. This here that kind of blues that the devil listened to while he cooking. This here that Hell's Kitchen, inhale that, keep sniffing, you smell that? That's that fire and brimstone. See, I crafted this album so you would die on the intro. Then laugh and cry with the tempo. Get up back to life and come and kick it with your kinfolk. It's that simple. This is black instrumentals with blood red guitar strings. And my blue words humming like bluebirds. Now, where are we? This is one dark safari. The mic is the machete. I'm cutting the weeds. Now, where are we? It's dark for now, but please close your eyes, follow your heartbeat. This is art. We compose happiness and tragedy in time. We write pleasure and pain and agony in our rhyme. We walk straight into your soul, the darkest alley we can find, into the first hole in the wall with an open neon sign. Pull up a stool at the bar and sit right next to our demons, amidst the smoke and the echoes of hot sex and the screaming. The keep outside behind the bar, the only thing in clear English. The barkeep missing a few teeth, couple fingers. We drink 40 Creek whiskey out of dirty shot glasses. The girls on stage twerk and drop sturdy fat asses. Just up the creaking stairs and through the broken down halls, with the water stained ceiling and the filthy stained walls. You reach the last door on the right, that's when you stall. And outside in the night, that open neon sign falls. You know if you look in that room, you'll be appalled. But it's what you must do to be happy at all. See, everything you want in life starts from right here. Look the devil in his face with the absence of fear. This is not heaven or hell, nah, it's right here. And this is not rhythm, it's your heartbeat you hear. And these are not words. It's your thoughts coming clear. And this ain't the blues, it's experience, my dear. And this ain't the end, we just got past the tears. This is the blues, boy. My mama said you sing the blues, boy. When you born and bred in America, you gotta earn that bread. For them Jordans, boy, air cost you an arm and a leg. When the refrigerator's bare, then the prostitute's legs. And little kids ain't scared of no monsters under beds. Cause our nightmares is right here, they rotting in the flesh. Ain't no fight fair, it's life fair. It's not a good question. Shit, are we in a recession? That is not a hood question. A lot of us got depression. Got another suggestion. Problem one is the mess. You got us under with sex and designer amongst the section. Got our projects infested. Got us crawling with cancer. Got us dropping and dancing. We gotta harvest some answers. We gotta go back to Panthers. Gotta get back to Muhammad. Falling back to the cash. Blind like falling to mass. And you find us all wearing masks. And the grimy is foul fashion. Cause crime is all we have mastered. And time is all moving backwards. Time is all moving backwards.
Hey yo, stand up America, we gotta speak. And grind hard cause you know we gotta eat. Don't just leave it to the schools, yeah parents we gotta teach. And listen to the reverend every Sunday when he preach. Yes, time is of the essence and life is short, so make sure you count your blessings. Just remember what's important and choose the right direction. I got balls, baby, and I never lose a reception.
And I see the reflection of a rapper in a puddle of a pothole. I guess I'm John the Baptist, too dirty for the gospels, too nerdy for the block. I got taught of my hard knocks on, but certainly not suburban enough to not draw the cops on. That's not how purpley sights you might see in these nights. It's where you might nervously walk, minus the street lights, and where you find that sidewalk chalk, minus the hopscotch. And every night the block watch the cops. That's the block watch. Ain't no fucking joke ever started with the knock, knock. Cause usually they busting down the door going knock, knock. It's brutal how we settling the score, we make it worse. And you ain't know you signed up for war on your date of birth. Cause shit, that's the way it works. Shit, every day on earth. Shit, Clay Davis couldn't say it more perfect. We headed for a picture, metaphors don't do justice. Ready for whatever you got, heaven help us.
Stand up America, we gotta speak. And grind hard cause you know we gotta eat. Don't just leave it to the schools, yeah parents we gotta teach. Listen to the reverend every Sunday when he preach. Yes, time is of the essence and life is short, so make sure you count your blessings. Just remember what's important and choose the right direction. I got balls, baby, and I never lose a reception. Yo, America stand up, I'm directing this to the youth. I was given the gift of gap, now I'ma just spit the truth. Knowledge is power, my president here is living proof. You gotta be held accountable for what you didn't do. Buy homes and turn into owners. The market targets the wallets that only look to grow stronger and last longer, but instead they promote faster ways to go broke. Everybody can't get rich off hustling and selling dope. Drug dealing dreams only lead to broken homes and slain fiends. But most of y'all ain't even seen what I seen. Think just cause you wanna sing that the theme is gonna be money green. You got another thing coming.
She was the best girl I ever had. Who would have me? She left me with less than /3. She was the best girl I ever had. Who would have me? She left me with less than /3. She was the best girl I ever had. Who would have me? She left me with less than /3. She was the best girl I ever had. She left me with less than. I only wanted to see her dance in the purple rain, so we did. No, the kid was a charming prince. I reneged, and she was something like Darling Nikki, a starlet who licked the scarlet from my heart when it dripped. But now I recognize my part in it. I'm hardened from these Harlem nights we starring. I'm scalding some of them stars in the night. It's fouling. I'm one of them comets, as you commonly call them. Atomic K9. I used to chase a lot of feline. She got territorial and pissed on the tree line. It was Valentine's Day when I asked you to be mine. Made you a mixtape that I wish I could rewind. I gave you my heart and some candy shaped like it. Would've never known the damn thing would play out just like this. Was dancing and the music just fade out like this. I wrote this little sound and it's cold just like this. She was the best girl I ever had. Who would have me? And she left me with less than /3. She was the best girl I ever had. Who would have me? And she left me with less than /3. She was the best girl I ever had. Who would have me? And she left me with less than /3. She was the best girl I ever had. She left me with less than. See, most break up because they can't break off old habits. It's the age-old adage of what they say about baggage. Leave yours at the threshold to make it to marriage. Sometimes the best way for you to take off a bandage is to rip it off quick, keep a stiff upper lip. But Slick Rick told me about stories just like this. Far from a teenager, loves to hurt me again. Let that slowly sink like the ink up under your skin. And what are you, the girl with the dragon tattoo? Or the magpie all up in my dandelion soup? Okay, I was looking at my neighbor's grass, it was so green. I should have been watering mine every spring. And I wouldn't have lost the one who was my everything. And I wouldn't have so many blues songs to sing. See, woulda, shoulda, coulda, all walked into a bar and drank a whole fifth of F so you can quote this little shit. She was the best girl I ever had. Who would have me? And she left me with less than /3. She was the best girl I ever had. Who would have me? And she left me with less than /3. She was the best girl I ever had. Who would have me? She left me with less than /3. She was the best girl I ever had. She left me with less than. See me, I was a stray dog who respected no habitat. Howling at the full moons of wild pussy alley cats. Cause I'm a werewolf, but she was aware of that. She's a vampire, so she took care of that. Made a campfire, she savored the bitter taste and shredded my heart like guitar strings. The stars screamed out from the sky's dark blanket. You were my starship, now I'm lost in spaceship. A few days apart, now it's about time to face it. We like the same books, we ain't speak the same language. What placed us together, now it's made new arrangements. And those who arrange our souls, they outspoken. And holes in the middle of our chest is gashed open. And lo and behold, I declare this our slogan. Less than /3, heartbroken. Heartbroken. Hold up. I died one day. The angels brought me to a swan ballet. There I met a lady who was fine, I'd say. Smiled at me like sunshine all day. Yo, I said I died one day. The angels brought me to a swan ballet. There I met a lady who was fine, I'd say. She smiled at me like sunshine all day. All day. Hold up. Y'all get it? Y'all get it? Hold up, 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 y'all get it? Hold up.
Grandma told me, Grandma told me, Grandma told me, that's all I need.
Yeah, Switchblade. Never took a trip to the edge of the world, but now I'm here. She pushed me over till I fell in love, but now I'm here. Never wanted to be, but no place else I wanted to be. Like me when I was 18 on the day of the prom with the prom queen. I stand tall, she blew me over with a whisper. Never seen it coming like a silencer, whisper. In the days, but I feel like cocaine. Hey, it's a hell of a drug in a heart-shaped box. I'm talking about love. I'm talking about her. I'm running my mouth. I'm talking about her. Sitting in the window waiting for her. Nighttime fall till the morning come. Sunrise up, but I'm already up. 5 minute work, but I'm already done. Day just started, but I'm already dead. Chick run around inside my head. On a bike, on a tricycle, motorcycle, no turning signals. Spaceships, cruise ships, cool whips, no turning signals. I'm happy, I'm crying, I'm living, but I'm dying pippin'. I'm traveling, my vision is tunnel, no turning signals. I'm all inside my life over with an ink pen. On the flip side, put my heart out with an ink pen. Love works, but sometimes it depends. It depends. Get your heart stabbed with an ink pen. Dying, dying on the inside. Never thought that I would be so blind, but it feels so good at the same time. Dying, dying on the inside. Never thought that I would be so blind, but it feels so good at the same time. It felt so good, I had to repeat. Convince myself that I'm in too deep. Convince myself that she's the problem. Convince myself that it's all about me. Gon' lose that girl like you lost your mind, lost your seat, lost your keys. Frustrating. The turning point for me. Had a dream she wanted to be with somebody other than me. Now the dream I wanted to dream. So I cleaned up my insecurities. Now we wearing matching tees. Sing to him,
Grandma told me, Grandma told me, Grandma told me, it's 4 little words. Grandma told me, Grandma told me, Grandma told me, that's all I need. Grandma told me, Grandma told me, Grandma told me, it's 4 little words.
4 letter, 4 letter, 4 letter.
Grandma told me, Grandma told me, Grandma told me, that's all I need.
But she was live like the drums on Aphiniti album. Her life was sung from Fiona Apple's lungs. Her life was grunge like her father was Cobain. Cause her daddy was strung like his daughter was cocaine. Despite them pretty locks and that coke bottle frame, her life was out of order and her mind was out of shape. So when I asked her out, she would always holler, wait. She showed me one side, I told her that it's not a shape, coincidence or not. I bumped into her at a pizza spot. I slid into a booth and told her I could eat a lot. So we ordered circles and shared triangles. She showed me her demons, I gave her my angels. We drank from cylinders and poured our spirits out. Let up your tears out, vision as clear as clouds. Gave her an open ear so she would hear me out. She screamed for attention and whispered shouts. I looked her in the eye, that must have been something she was not used to a man doing. Then she crossed her eyes and I stuck out my tongue. Man, we must have looked damn foolish, but that was cool with us. Our guard was down, our trust was up. She told me all about her shacking up with such and such. I told her all about my life and times in my life when my only peace of mind was trying to write me some rhymes. I told her life is fine, honey, and God is love. And with a hug we went our separate ways, and oddly enough never crossed paths again. Sometimes that's how it works, when God's angels recognize each other on earth. And when God make you recognize that someone else hurts, your arms will start stretching out cause nothing else works. The first thing you learn when that doctor and nurse pull you out the womb at birth is love. Talk to him, right?
Grandma taught me a word that never gets old. Grandma taught me a word that never gets old. Grandma taught me a word that never gets old.
pulling on the doors until we learn to push. We still crying wolf to the burning bush. We still dying, crushed under fire and soot. First chronic, weed, kush, not a chemical rush. Homeboy, we from Kush, man. Kemet, King Tut. Even when you living in a hut, man, you still a king strut. To that George Jefferson, move it on up. I said, do that George Jefferson, moving on up. So we got sugar in our blood, yeah, but ain't nothing sweet. Watermelon seeds, but still ain't nothing to eat. We finally crossed the sea, but still got muddy feet. I wear my heart on my sleeve just to feel the bloody beats. I'm the Marvin Gaye of rap. I'm the soul of the streets. I keep praying to the Lord that my soul he may keep. I reached so deep into my soul that I saw what's underneath. Then I heard a deep voice speak, come with me. Then the thunder in the streets start rumbling. Every man shall come to his knees for the sun again. Sometimes it's like I'm on my own planet, 'cause ain't no sanity in this place where gravity got me stranded and reality bites like eternity might. So I turn to the mic and they turn on the lights, and y'all on World Star still trying to learn how to fight. Man, I learned watching Hitman Hearns dodge a right. And I learned watching shit that'll turn y'all stomach. Mama made me confront it so her son could learn from it. And I learned some things that'll bring out the worst of us. When my brother died from banging, it made me turn colors. So I take those same colors and spread it on a palette and use reality as the damnedest canvas. Man, we living in a land that's outlandish, and our souls is out in traffic crashing like waves on the beach when it's high tide. And we die from curiosity without 9 lives. And you ain't gotta be all on my side to ride, but when it's time to put aside your pride, it's just time. See, we keep pulling on the doors until we learn to push. Push. That's pray until something happens. We keep pulling on the doors till we learn to push. Why?
Don't ever think you're by yourself. Go on to jail if necessary, but you never go alone. Take a stand for that which is right. The world may misunderstand you and criticize you, but you never go alone.
But I guess it all works out for the best. Now I suggest that we all check our chest for an S. It's not there. Say your prayers, but you ain't gotta aim them above. 'Cause God is right here and the angels is us. They say the world has changed, but ain't nothing new under the sun. See, everything is beautiful, everything is one, and the world is just a canvas. Your mind is the finger paint. Dorothy, this ain't Kansas, this is Oz. You think it ain't? You were just a little kid climbing up an apple tree. Life is just a tapestry, time is just a magazine. I am not a casualty, I am not what happened to me. I am made from God, I am more than my anatomy. I am more than me, I am I, and that's collectively. I can never die, I'm a never-ending legacy. So I don't look in the sky for a blessing, I look next to me. Heaven is a metaphor, God is in everything.
Where are you going this morning, my friends? Tell the world that you're going with truth. You're going with justice. You're going with goodness. And you will have an eternal companionship. And the world will look at you. And they will understand you. For your fiery furnace will be around.
But I guess it all works out for the best. Now I suggest that we all check our chest for an S. It ain't there, and it ain't coming no time soon. So why we all trying to fly to the moon? That's 'cause down here seem like it used to be so pure. But I don't even know no more. This is something like the blues, 'cause I don't even flow no more. I guess the world is its own metaphor. Every breath that we take seems to keep death from my door. We shed blood at our veins and the sweat from our pores, and tears from our eyes and covered what we touch. But as the years go by, we must return to the dust. We burn up with lust and pride all inside us, swole up with nothing but ambition, cause we riders. We live like bodies and spirits that's just hiding, when really we spirits with bodies on this side.
I've heard the thunder roll. I felt sin breakers dashing, trying to conquer my soul, but I heard the voice of Jesus saying, still to fight on. He promised never to leave me alone. No, never alone. No, never alone. He promised never to leave me.
Authentic, nah, wasn't truthfully. I admit it, I done did a lot of time foolery. So word, I got a question. Tell me, is this love that you speak of just the stuff of legends? Is it true or is it stupid? Or the paperback books? Is it Cupid or the music? You know I'm playing Sam Cooke, so when he draw back his bow and start shooting, what that little fucker know? It's all stupid, so the days come and go, and I keep moving, feeling pain as I grow, in the rain with no coat, and I know I'm not dead, but the angels are close. I can hear them in my head, in a language I know, telling me roses are red, violets are purple, life is beautiful, and I will not hurt you. Love the universe, cause love is universal. Told me to have patience, cause patience is I feel like I'm drowning when I do weep, and my dreams are so vivid and so profound. When I do sleep, we all done did it, fall with it. Bruce Lee fell all in it, raw with it. Sushi, I'm drowning when I do weep, and my dreams are so vivid and so profound. When I do sleep, we all done did it, fall with it. Bruce Lee fell all in it, raw with it. Sushi, but it wasn't authentic, nah, wasn't truthfully. I admit it, I done did a lot of time foolery. I done made decisions that left me with incisions, lot of scars, lot of stitches, lot of times I ain't listen. And I wrote a lot of rhymes just to try to ease the tension, going out of my mind, ignoring all the signs. And then you showed up, it seemed like too soon. And then you strolled up and touched me on my wounds. And then you know what, my attitude improved, and that's dope. Just in the clutch, God handed me you and exposed me to so much, like the atmosphere of truth and happiness too. Yeah, happiness too. And introduced me to myself like, nice to meet you. Life is not easy, but life is an easel, and we all working on our own signature piece. And we can paint the sun just as big as we please. I feel like I'm drowning when I do weep, and my dreams are so vivid and so profound. When I do sleep, we all done did it, fall with it. Bruce Lee fell all in it, raw with it. Sushi, I'm drowning when I do weep, and my dreams are so vivid and so profound. When I do sleep, we all done did it, fall with it. Bruce Lee fell all in it, raw with it. Sushi, but it wasn't authentic, nah, was it truthfully? I admit it, I done did a lot of time foolery, but I would never let him write the eulogy of you and me. I knew that she was writing a duet to be in tune with me. The enemy would move the sea, the rain would accelerate. It felt more and more like a flood pouring every day, and we would have to leave our happy home when the levee breaks. Knew we couldn't make make it to the moon unless we levitate. She thought I was to die for. I took her breath away, I gave her mouth to mouth, but not to resuscitate. And there was something calm about the water as it spilled all around us, but it couldn't drown the bond we would build. From this distance you could see all of the houses and the builders had washed it to the sea, but here we stood together still. Couple bumps, couple bruises, but love is so resilient. That's the stuff of legend, story for your grandchildren. I feel like I'm trying to when I do story for your grandchildren. So vivid, so story for your grandchildren. We all done did it. Fall with it. Bruce Lee from all in it. Crawl with it. Sushi, I'm trying to when I do weed. And my dreams are so vivid. So profound when I do sleep. We all done did it. Fall with it. Bruce Lee from all in it. Crawl with it. Sushi. Her physique curved perfectly over that tender symmetry. Age you wouldn't have guessed no more than 23, but her eyes were soft. She had probably seen some things through your time in office. She creeped up fixing steeds. She cut to the quick. Her first words was grab me. Says you want it badly, don't you? It was trashy. Oscar the Grouch threw your philosophy out. It was chemistry like alchemy. You got to be out. Now flash forward, you can't get your car in the damn door fast enough for nasty little whore, but you ain't go out cheap. You got a pretty slick hookup, jet stream tub and the kitchen for the cook up. Hard shade bed with the blood red satin. You looking up at her tats like the Sistine Chapel, and you falling in it like Eve with the apple. And she's authentically evil with magic things she do. You don't read in books. She breathes sex. She can make you skeet with a look, and she did that. Now it's just the tip of the ice. Everyday items, she made them trick like MacGyver. Candle wax dripped over sinful desires. Chandelier lights got ripped from the wires. You try to read a task but couldn't make out the words. Your soul was spent, chest heaving, and eyes blurred. Then she fell on top of you and she slept while you stared. In the middle of the night, she wept like she was scared. She woke up, noticed that her clothes was off. Y'all conversed, you wonder why she spoke so soft. She said daddy wasn't facing the crowd, she couldn't make out. An empty place in her heart, she couldn't make proud. She had a stake through the heart, she couldn't take out. And replaced all of that, the chase that she found. The thrills, racing, no breaks downhill. Always into something, illest bitch round here. She said they call her baby doll, except she don't close her eyes when she go down. She got a similar hairstyle to let you know she ain't playing around. Don't save her, she don't wanna be saved now. She had legs made out of fish, next sister legs and eyes painted on. Playing my favorite song with ink on the flesh and rings on her toes, and then she knows my song. But all you can give her was embraces, and for the moment, that was all that it takes. When it was over, it wasn't so quiet. She crunk up the music and moved like a riot. She flew like a dragon with fire for lipstick, eyes blood red, expression sadistic, seductive. Her tongue was an acid trip, a whip leaving you sprung on the mattress. This with no practice. She don't move like a stripper, she move like Cleopatra, Academy Award winning actress, slash bad bitch, slash tropical storm, slash voodoo priestess of shit that is not quite porn. She have you on the floor for that knock on the door, or that text on the cell that's not coming no more. I said that text on the cell that's not coming no more, cause you got a fever. Cause you thought she needed you, but really you need her. Cause she is at home in this chaotic beauty of life. And you are pissed off she will not make twice. Cause she look at life like slots and dice. And it's true that she really should've took your advice, but she needed you to listen, she ain't want you to talk. And she really wasn't missing as much as you thought, cause she loved it. She loved this life, and as far as you're concerned, she lived and she died. When she walked out the door at the end of the bus ride, with you fuzzy in your eyes and start to realize the whole thing was a vision that was playing in your mind. Seems all just a fantasy, a moment in time. And you really need to take your ass home to your wife. And you really need a break from your job or your overtime. What she really like is all this echoing in your mind. So they call her baby doll, but she don't close her eyes when she lay down. She got a similar
Trying to walk home seem like miles to see. Fork in the road far as your eyes can see. You stood hypnotized and watched the sun lay down. The world stood still while the sun laid down. The world looked real, but upside down. Colors abstract and sounds too loud. The air hits your lungs like fresh snow on the ground. And for the first time you witness beauty around. Like you've been trapped in this room of walls of mistakes. Not knowing you can leave, you take your foot off the brakes. You realize you can leave, you take your foot off the brakes. Realize you can leave, you take your foot off the brakes. We go wherever we want, we take our foot off the brakes. We go wherever we want, we take our foot off the brakes. Brakes, 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 brakes.
They say the still water's red deep. No matter where you go, it ain't about who you meet. It's all about the company you keep. It's all about the company you keep. They say the still water's run deep. It ain't where you go, it ain't about who you meet. It's all about the company you keep. It's all about the company you keep.
Yo, the most obvious quote from the most popular notes I ever took says you won't be stopping us, no. And no cropping the pictures, we so large on the beat. And no frauds can compete, cause we go hard. A soldier's best weapon is his mind, so mine stays in line with some other cats that rhyme sublime. I'm inclined to say I'm an original prime for the kind of accolades that only happens with time. We a league of XOs, working towards sharpened swords. A digital apprentice turned microphone lord. And those who can't afford the kind of company I hoard, well, Lord bless or rest them in pieces. My new thesis, and these is a fresh look at the company I keeps is, or keeps when I speak. Baby, read them and weep. I'm approaching my peak with an ocean of beats. Sean Charles, Eriq Troi make the motion complete.
They say the still water's red deep. No matter where you go, it ain't about who you meet. It's all about the company you keep. It's all about the company you keep. They say the still water's run deep. It ain't where you go, it ain't about who you meet. It's all about the company you keep. It's all about the company you keep.
I keep my friends close, but my enemies in eyesight. In hindsight, I'm happy I ain't want to seek the limelight. When the time's right, Floyd gave the word and I appeared. It just happened to coincide with what I got going on here. Going on some years since the company and crew met. From the grog shot to now, and we still got some things to prove yet. There's two sets of individuals, those there for the residuals, and those that got your back no matter the time, place, or principle. Individually speaking, though I'm speaking for the crew, you see. Mine is better than yours, and yours is leaving cause they knew that I ain't even reaching to a level that I attained at 30. We can take it back to battle rap and I do you down and dirty. So certainly I heard the pleas, an emerging emergency, a massive lack of skill, and the people need me urgently. Word to me, I'm murdering the beat in broad view. For you it's blacking out, but for me it's just what I do.
They say the still water's red deep. No matter where you go, it ain't about who you meet. It's all about the company you keep. It's all about the company you keep. They say the still water's run deep. It ain't where you go, it ain't about who you meet. It's all about the company you keep. It's all about the company you keep.
When you rockin' at a level that people wanna bezel that, shining that bright plus it's deep, kill a devil that. Just as well that I'm telling a true story. It's all biz, resume dying to speak for me. Hire me, I whip your mixtape in the ship shape. Form and I'm just getting warm, word is born. It just go to show that you hang around some pros, you will be the next pro. That something you should know. Whoa.
Hold that frozen Kodak moment. My soul blacker than a whole stack of odors. Put a wax on the track, put us right up in the moment. Scratches on the track, cause the rhyme flows on it. I got scratches on my back, cause my wifey beats on it. You gon' give it to me, whoa baby, give it to me slowly. I am bold-faced, brazen, nothing short of amazing. Nightmare to the whole industry. West Craven, tell the tale of how I blaze trails ever since racing hell. And I rock the bell, see I set sail on my words like water in the ocean. Y'all Titanic broke, now it's kinda sorta coasting. And now I'm kinda sorta hoping y'all ready for the real. Nah,
supply the potion. Your skills is looking real dry, I supply the lotion. My squad take the field, we gon' occupy the ocean. Y'all New Jack City tryin' rockin' by the ocean. You're too whack, silly, I will not comply with your shit. Let a brother rap, you gon' get another classic. Set another trap and you send us back crap shit. Broke out the barrel with the arrow on the package. How them two Adidas got no feet in a magic. Down to the letter, this is better than your average. ASCAP, NASDAQ, NASA, NAS whip. Yeah.